are so glad to see you, dear viewers, and welcome to a new episode of Culture Flavors.
Ramadan edition.
I'm your host, Dr. Mohammad Al-Qattan.
And I'm your co-host, Eman Marafie.
And as usual, my colleague Eman give you a really good advice. So Eman, what is your advice to our dear viewers today?
Well, today's advice is respect others like the way you want to be treated.
I totally agree. This is a really good value from my colleague Eman, because if you would like to other people to respect you, you have to respect them as well, to be fair with other people.
Indeed.
So Eman, which country we'll be talking about today?
Well, today's country is about Bangladesh.
All right. So
she's a Muslim, and we will be talking about her and her country, which will be a lot of good things we will know about the holy month of Ramadan.
Indeed, we're going to see how Bangladesh could be in the holy month of Ramadan. So dear viewers, let's go watch this report together, and we will be back. So please, don't go away.
Bangladesh is a land of amazing natural beauty. It is a beautiful small country in South Asia, bordering with India and Myanmar. The capital city Dhaka is an overcrowded city. Chittagong is the second largest city in Bangladesh and the main seaport of the country. Bangladesh does not receive large numbers of tourists. That makes it a quieter and more relaxed destination for adventure seekers in its green areas and on its beaches that are unforgettable. It is a land of rivers, forests, lakes, mountains, waterfalls, and religious buildings. A fascinating example is the 60-dome mosque, a stunning place that was built in the 15th century and is the largest in Bangladesh. It is considered a World Heritage Site by the UNESCO, one of the most impressive Muslim architectural works in this region. Bangladesh is a Muslim-majority country where communal iftar is one of the observances of the holy month and is often done as a community with people gathering to break their fast together. People like to have iftar at home with all family members, and iftar gatherings are also arranged by mosques. To break the fast, special dishes like jalebi, a popular sweet snack, biazo, which is onion-based, and biguni, made from brinjal, are prepared beforehand to be enjoyed with friends and family who come together for iftar in the evening. Bangladeshi towns and villages come alive with lights and decorations on the street, in shops, and the marketplace. The recitation and distribution of the Quran is taken very seriously by the Muslim community. Muslims take the opportunity during Ramadan to hand out gifts such as books and other things like lanterns.
And we're back, dear viewers, and I hope you enjoyed the report as much as we did about Bangladesh. So today we have a very special guest. She is from Bangladesh and her name is Suraya Munir. We are very happy to have you with us.
Thank you for having me here.
We're so glad to have you. I've been to Bangladesh. It was a really good trip, and I would like to let our dear viewers know more about it, and we're going to know more about you. So we are glad to have you today.
Thank you.
So at the beginning, Ms. Suraya, can you please introduce yourself for the viewers?
All right. So as you already introduced me, I love that introduction.
Thank you.
I'm Suraya. I am native to Bangladesh. I grew up here in Kuwait with my family. And now I work here with kids with learning disabilities.
Wow.
So that's my passion and my profession.
Nice.
That's very interesting.
Good. It should be a very hard task to really dealing with children with the hard difficulty of learning.
It's my passion, like I said. So I
So,
enjoy.
you
So I
enjoy
enjoy.
Yeah.
And every job has its own strength and weakness. It has its own hardship.
Correct.
But when you enjoy and you feel for it, I think it's nothing like it.
Perfect. So let's go talk about Bangladesh. Why Bangladesh is a unique country?
Oh, definitely, I can say Bangladesh is a country of beauty. It has a lot of lovely landscape. It has a lot of natural beauty. I'm sure you have got a grasp of it interest
I
and you
did.
were there.
Yeah.
So Bangladesh is not just about the wildlife, it's also about the nature, it's about the green land. Altogether makes it a complete country.
unique.
Yes. Talking about its more unique will be the hospitality of people. They're very welcoming. They're
so
very
friendly.
friendly. Yes, indeed. And we also have a lot of mangroves, if you have heard about it. And also we have the Sundarbans, and we also have tea gardens. So a country that has water, forest, as well as mountains.
Correct.
Amazing.
Yes, it's a very interesting, distinguished country. Like she just said, our esteemed guest, Suraya, that the people were so friendly over there. I really felt it like I was at home.
That's great. So since we are talking about like Bangladesh, let's go deep inside about the holy month of Ramadan. How do you prepare for the holy month? Do you have like special things to do?
Okay, so talking about how holy month of Ramadan is celebrated in Bangladesh, definitely the whole phase of life goes a little slower over there. And everybody diverts their entire attention to more prayers, spiritual activity, uniting with family and friends, sharing, charity. And I must tell you, due to the social media nowadays, we are more able to connect with people, organize bigger events, especially the youngsters are getting opportunity to come together, conduct iftar events, also collect money for the charitable funds and activities. So things have really been moving. But my favorite part is the decor.
Oh yeah.
The streets.
I was waiting for that.
The streets gets lit up, you know, and you really enjoy and you feel the vibe in the air.
So is that done during the holy month or before it?
We prepare before, but it lasts the entire month till the Eid.
Yeah.
So it's not that the Eid is the only celebration. Every day of Ramadan is celebration.
That's
Correct.
nice.
This is very interesting. So for anybody who is visiting Bangladesh during the holy month of Ramadan, they already gonna feel there is something.
They will witness, I think, the
Exactly.
lights and
Yeah.
everything.
yeah.
They will feel the Ramadan vibe, the festive vibe
Nice.
around them, and
Yes.
which is really mesmerizing to see.
Very cool. So where people go usually in the holy month of Ramadan, as well as I would like to let our dear viewers know if they will visit Bangladesh at some point, where they should go as a touristic places.
There are many based on your interest. If you're a person who is a natural lover, you know, nature lover,
Correct.
You would love to see the forest areas. So we got the Royal Bengal tigers over there.
Wow.
We got deers. Okay, so all these animals are living free in the nature, and there are water bodies that is passing through the forest areas. So if you're gonna take your boat, a bigger boat, or we even call it steamer, okay, so which carries about 20 to 25 people at a time, which looks like a ferry.
Yeah.
And then it passes through the small canals and you can see animals on either side.
Correct.
So that's like, you know, like how you say safari.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are just walking through.
I love that.
Oh, that's really interesting. Yeah.
You can imagine that.
No, because I love safaris. I've been to many safaris before.
Lovely. And if you're a person who likes a little more cold weather and you want to go to the hilly stations, oh, it's amazing. You feel the clouds are touching you.
Nice.
The houses are designed differently with either bamboo or wooden timber. And you will also experience different type of cuisine over there because you will find like, let me say like different birds. You will also find different veggies. So all those things make your experience different. Now moving on to the other part, if you like a lot of water bodies, like you went to Cox's Bazar, which is the natural coast in the world, longest rather.
Correct.
You can have a lot of fish over there. So the cuisine over there is more diverted to seafood.
Correct.
And you will enjoy if you like to tan, if you like to, swim
exactly.
and do sports activities, water sports, you will enjoy.
Yeah.
And not to finish over there.
We have more.
Definitely. We also got some islands, like we have St. Martin Island and few more, which are now safe, and it's for recreation. So you have a lot of activities over there. You have boat houses, you have water houses which floats a little version of Maldives, and it's pleasant to be part of nature.
Correct.
Just leave the city life
Yeah.
and just relax.
And you need that to have a reset, just keep formatting your memory and start again.
I think I should do that before the holy month.
Yeah.
We would go like next year, hopefully.
Yeah.
And we enjoy this scene, like, and then after that we would witness the holy
The
month.
Ramadan,
Yeah.
that would be amazing.
Exactly.
So speaking of food, could you tell us about the preparation, or like what kind of food do you eat during the holy month? Does it differ from regular days?
See, we love food. Like they say, some people live to eat and some people eat to live. So there's the difference, right? I think we as Bangladeshi people, we just love food. We want to live
Actually,
it larger.
who doesn't?
Who doesn't? And especially talking about sweets, like all our food has a lot of sweet items. We call it pita or we call it mishti. So
Okay.
either they're sweet or pita is more like on the drier part.
Okay.
Okay. So our food or our iftar, if we start with, we like having a lot of fried items. And our fried items are heavy fried items.
Okay.
So one of my favorite is beguni, which is brinjal. Brinjal is dipped in gram flour and then it's fried.
Okay.
The other one is aloo chop. That's potato, smashed potato, which is made into flat balls, and then it's fried again.
Okay.
Okay. These are like the snack items. If we move to a little heavier, we have something called halim.
Okay.
Halim is made up of different lentils, as well as it has barley, wheat, and also it has meat in it.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's like a full meal.
Yes.
But you should try it.
Actually, it has double protein.
Yes, meat as well as lentil.
Yes.
And if I move further, we enjoy having chola, chola muri. That's chola is your chickpeas, and then you add muri, which is your pop rice.
All right.
So that's a different
That's a
combination.
sweet or like a
No, it's a
savory.
spicy.
Okay.
Savory, yeah. So these are the major food that we love to have after fasting the whole day, and then we like to take bites of this. There are more, but these are the best of the lot.
The major one. So that you rely more on the fried food, but the good thing is that I noticed that people in Bangladesh, they move a lot. So this is probably
Yes.
So
And our main staple is the rice. We like to have a lot of rice-based food. So
To keep you full.
to keep you full, and
Yeah.
at the same time, rice is like, like I say, I can have breakfast, lunch, and dinner rice. It won't hurt.
Actually, most Asian countries, countries, do eat rice for breakfast.
True. And also,
If they are steamed, I think it's healthy.
yes.
But if they are fried with oil,
Yeah, it won't be a good choice
Yeah.
for every day. But we do like boiled rice, okay, just steamed rice.
Okay.
And then we also have something called panta bhat, where we soak the rice in water. So it's like it gets fermented, and then you have it. So there is a different ways.
something new to me.
we're gonna talk more about it in
Yeah.
details in every episode, Mrs. Suraya, is that my colleague Eman prepared a dish. And
Oh.
I believe today she has a sweet dish.
How did you figure out?
I don't know. I'm just
The sugar?
I just the milk. So what do you have, Eman, today?
Well, today's dish is ash saraya,
Okay.
which is basically mahalbiya,
Okay.
and we have white bread on top, on the bottom actually, and then we will caramelize the sugar, make it as a syrup, and then we will cook the mahalbiya, and then put it on top of it, decorate it, wait it to cool down, And that's it.
Perfect. And you're going to have the chance to try it.
Definitely. I can't wait for it.
Hope
Perfect.
you like it.
So, dear viewers, we're going to go on a break and we will be back. So, please don't go away.
And we're back, dear viewers, back with our Aish Saraya. So what we will do now, let me show you here, is that I'm going to caramelize the sugar. I will be needing about half a cup to 3/4 cups of sugar. We will pour it in the pan just to make it caramelize. And as soon as it caramelizes, I will add boiling water to it, hot water just to make the syrup. And then here I will add the toast, the white toast.
In the bottom?
Yes, I took out the
edges?
sides, the edges,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Because I think nobody likes to eat the edges here.
All right.
So while we're doing this, I will add the cornstarch to the milk. It's 1 liter of milk to a four like big tablespoons of cornstarch, and with also 4 spoons of sugar. And that's it. We will cook it until it becomes thick. After it becomes thick, we will add the cream to it, a full package of cream. And that's it.
It's a healthy
We will
dish.
add this, no, it's not healthy.
It's not healthy.
No, it's not healthy.
But it's delicious though.
It is delicious.
If it tastes good, it's healthy.
Exactly. So it tastes good, enjoy it.
Yes.
Enjoy it. Have you tried something like that before? Sorry.
I did a variety. I'm a foodie. I enjoy experimenting new food. One of my travel agendas is always on checklist on the food that I should try.
Oh, that's cool.
And being Bangladeshi born, I got a sweet tooth, so
Okay.
I always make sure that I try different variety of sweets. Let it be cake, let it be anything, you know, name it.
All right.
But this is interesting. Looks like pretty simple.
It's gonna be.
It is simple, actually.
Yeah, and I can just tell you, you're gonna try it, and you're gonna evaluate it. Every time I like what Eman usually do for us.
Thank you.
I trust Eman. I think she's doing an amazing job.
Oh, it's a great compliment. Thanks.
So let's get back to Bangladesh during the holy month of Ramadan. What people usually do over there as activity? So visiting families could be one of the people do over there.
Definitely. So one of the biggest places, it's called Baitul Mukarram, the national mosque, where most of them visit, and we have bigger events over there. So huge events are done, let it be iftar, let it be suhoor. We have bigger events over there. And everybody likes to participate as the whole community.
Nice.
That's one of the things. And also to remind you, Bangladesh is a huge land. So many a times, not all the family members live at the same city.
Correct.
So they might be away for work, away for study.
Correct.
So during month of Ramadan, they try to make their time to reach out to the family.
Oh, nice.
Meeting grandparents, meeting aunt and uncle, meeting cousins.
The best time to do that.
True. And then you share, you know. Also with the neighbors, whenever you make any meal, you try to pass that one plate to them, grab one from them.
Oh, that's...
So that's been the practice, and I really enjoy that.
You know, I get so happy when I hear the bell rings and then that there is a share.
This is something that's going to give you your neighbor or your probably.
Yeah, I would say, like, what are they doing today? What did they cook?
But I'll tell you something very interesting, heard from my parents. When they were young, back in Bangladesh, it seems for the early morning, before they are supposed to have their suhoor,
Correct.
there is somebody called a drummer or a person who is to volunteer, who
Wakes-
wakes up everyone.
Like the Musaharati, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So this was something really interesting to me because I personally did not experience it, but my father used to say that's one of the things, like everybody takes a turn.
But it's still until this happening, this practice. Oh,
yes,
that's good.
yes, in
Okay.
some areas.
All right.
Okay, usually not in city for sure. I have personally not experienced, but this is something very interesting.
Very interesting. Yeah, that's I talked with
You know,
Iman before.
I wish that those old things never disappear.
And hopefully we could see this in Kuwait at
Yes.
some point, right?
Why not?
We can give it a try.
Exactly. So we talked about food. Now we talked about activity people do. We would like to know what are the preparation for Eid.
So now, as I see the modern times, it's a lot of shopping going on. You know, who's gonna buy what? Who is gonna wear what?
Yeah.
And Eid, when you move on to Eid, again, the festive doesn't finish. The festival food doesn't finish. When you move to the Eid, we have a very popular dish which is called as biryani.
Okay.
Okay, and
Which is the same biryani that we have here in Kuwait, or different?
similar.
Okay.
Similar. It
So-
It has its versions.
Okay.
So you will see the different versions. And I must tell you, the unique thing about Bangladeshi food is we use mustard oil.
Okay.
Okay, so like you use olive oil, more
Correct.
popular here in Kuwait,
Correct.
we use mustard oil. Okay, and also like when we cook fish and all, we make the gravy with mustard seeds.
Okay.
So the taste is completely different. It's not like spicy that you're gonna feel in your mouth, but it's also moving to your nose and your ears, and you feel that. in you.
I heard somehow it is good for the body.
Yes, definitely, definitely.
Even the chutney, the mango chutney, because I noticed that in some ingredients it has mustard seeds.
Yes, so it doesn't spoil or it lasts longer. And when you cook in it, it has a fragrance by itself. So one of the unique way of distinguishing Bangladeshi food would be mustard oil.
Okay.
Wow, this is very interesting.
Yeah.
So I have a tiny also question or concern. The workload or work hours, school hours,
I
the
was
same?
about to ask that.
Same or?
No, it will reduce.
Reduce,
It
okay,
will reduce.
okay.
Just like Kuwait,
Kuwait.
it will reduce, and that's actually better because you want to spend more time with your prayers.
Correct.
Yes.
You want to devote more time with family.
Correct.
Which is very good.
Yeah, reading Quran.
Correct.
So all those practices and spiritual activities get more highlighted,
Yeah.
which is good.
That is very
Yeah,
interesting.
but do people like stay like late up to maybe 2 o'clock or something?
It depends. Like if somebody has an early morning work and
They have to go to
after
bed.
Taraweeh prayers, they want to sleep
Correct.
and they want to get up. Or some people stay a little longer and finish their meal if they have. So it varies.
Correct.
Okay.
So let's see how is Iman doing so far.
I'm just caramelizing the sugar now.
Okay.
So I will be adding hot water to it. It will splatter everywhere.
All right.
So you be careful, guys.
All right.
Okay, then after that, I will put it on top of here. And I'm just waiting for this one to heat up.
All right.
And then the magic happens.
And what else do people do in Eid?
Eid again, the favorite part of Eid, let me tell you that.
Please.
Collecting Eid.
All right.
Okay? I still collect the envelopes. So it's a ritual and it's a practice that all the elderly people, they try to give a token of Eid to the young ones,
Correct.
and the young ones wait for it.
All right.
And then having the family lunch or the family dinner, that's something grand.
Okay.
And also nowadays, since the mobility is much better, people also like to move as a whole family for a little bit of out of city vacation. Okay, so that's kind of interesting because you fasted the whole month and then you celebrate with your family in different ways, whichever is convenient.
Which is very interesting. Yeah. So. Okay.
Now the sugar will like start to crumble, but with water, with its boiling, and it will become less.
Nice.
But be careful not to burn your fingers as I did yesterday.
So, ladies, what about we take a break?
Sure, why not?
Perfect. So, dear viewers, we'll be back. So, please don't go away.
Al-Sadu is a form of weaving that holds an importance in Kuwaiti culture. This ancient craft is passed down through generations, which provide traditions and cultural significance to the Kuwaiti people. It's not only a practical skill, but also has deep cultural integrity, which showcases the values, the integrities, and the artistic sensibilities of the Kuwaiti society. The origin of Al-Sadu weaving is traced back to the Arabian Peninsula, including Kuwait, mainly the Bedouin tribes that used to travel through it. They used to weave the fabric using a vertical loom. It required patience and focus and attention to even minute details. These Sadu patterns and motifs were weaved and not only used for clothes and bags, but also for the tents and rugs that adorned their homes and houses. Al-Sadu is characterized by its bold geometric shapes, vibrant colors, and different motifs. Each motif and pattern represents different things depending on what they mean. Some represent elements of nature, some even represent Bedouin tribes, and others cultural beliefs. Over the years, Al-Sadu weaving has transformed from Bedouin traditional tribes to now contemporary art pieces celebrated by Kuwait society. There are now institutions and organizations that gather around and help train new weavers to hold on to that tradition while emphasizing their importance and significance to our culture. Today, Sadu can be found not only in homes and on your clothes and bags, but also on electronics, in advertising. They have been incorporated in Kuwait society, bringing past with new, making sure that our tradition and values are still seen in a new, modernized way. So I hope you enjoyed our report on Sadu.
And we're back, dear viewers. Now this is the final
Look.
yes, the final look. So I will only decorate it with pistachios and some roses.
Right.
I added here the coconut shreds and some coconut like smaller shreds.
All right.
So for people who don't like coconuts, they can add whatever they like.
All right.
And that's it.
Perfect. So as dear viewers here that you could see, our esteemed guest today, Ms. Soraya, that she brought for us another sweet dish. So what is that, Soraya?
Okay, so this is called as gulab pita. It looks like rose.
Okay.
So that's how we say gulab. And pita, as I said, it means sweet dish.
Okay.
Okay. So it got a little shaky, but you can.
Looks really delicious. And
Yeah,
really
it does
the
look.
flowers look really fancy.
Yeah. So it has some. It's overbloomed petals right now, but you can give it a shot.
It's not easy to make those petals, you know.
Okay. Now I would love to
So
try
you
it
did a
actually.
very good job.
Thank you.
So we would like to talk about the weather, how it looks like in Bangladesh.
All right. So since the country is filled with greenery and it has water bodies, we experience a lot of monsoon season.
Okay.
So we have rainy seasons,
Yes.
which is usually over the summertime, all right? And then we do have cold months in December where it gets really shivery cold.
Okay.
So we mostly have monsoon, which is rainy, and then we also do have a little bit of winter time.
Okay.
When is the best time to visit?
Yes.
The best time, in my point of view, would be March,
Okay.
okay, or possibly around October and November. So you're not like experiencing the extreme cold,
Okay.
and then you're not stuck at home because it's raining all around the
Yes.
place. Yeah.
That's by the way, it's really delicious. So thank you so much for making this really delicious sweet.
Thank you.
So how do you rate it?
Actually I like sweet. so you already know what's going to be
Yes.
my rating. And as well, probably Iman, you already.
Nice dish.
So today is sweet by sweet.
All right, double sweet.
Yes, double
All right,
sweet.
that's good. I have to work out maybe twice. All right.
So since you are here in Kuwait
Right.
for a long time, right? As
Absolutely.
I know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So you experienced a lot of Ramadan here.
All right.
What was your favorite dish at the first time you came to Kuwait,
All right.
especially during the holy month of Ramadan?
See, I like rice. Okay.
Yeah.
So when I say rice, I like all the things that has rice in it. So my main or my attraction, other than sweets, would be majboos,
The
which
golden dish, sir, the doctor.
Exactly.
so either it's with lamb, either with chicken, or with fish. I'm all up for it.
Nice.
Okay, that's nice. Because like every episode we host someone, they would say we like machboos. So Dr. Mohammed said this is the golden
The
dish.
golden
Definitely,
dish.
it is indeed.
Okay,
Yeah. Have you tried any
sweets.
dish in Ramadan, like harissa,
Ramadan.
jalebi?
Yes, I do try. I must tell you, in the month of Ramadan, I have a proper calendar schedule.
Okay.
Like when to go out with my parents,
Oh, nice.
when to go out with my
So
friends.
you
are very organized.
Organized, exactly.
I want to go out with my colleagues one of the days, and then we pick where we want to go and eat. And the decor over here, how they design it, also the food items that they serve, it's not only pleasing to your tongue, but also to your eyes.
Yeah.
And sometimes we eat with our eyes, right?
Yes, you're right.
It's the pleasure of seeing all those items in front of you, all the food,
Yeah.
and then you feel satisfied that yes, the Ramadan was indeed successful.
Yeah. So have you experienced any ghabgaz?
Oh yes,
Really?
many.
Okay.
Many. I think the dinner time during Ramadan, you want to eat a lot, okay? And then you are not able to eat as much as you think that
Because
you can.
you feel full.
You feel full already, but it's really pleasant and indeed a different ambience all in all.
Perfect. So I noticed that you have tried what Iman made for us. So what do you think about it?
I think it's 10 on 10.
Thank you.
It's 10 on 10.
Yes. Thank
My
you so
eyes were continuously on you.
Thanks.
Continuously. And
It's really easy. You can make it in the
I'm
house.
going to give it a try. And pistachio is my favorite. So when you were pouring it all around, I was like, yes, it's coming to me. It's coming to me.
That's nice.
So where are the most famous places that you would like to visit here in Kuwait?
During Ramadan, I think Grand Mosque here unites everything.
Correct.
I have been to their prayers. I have been to the last 10 days prayers when you have the Qiyam prayers. And I love the ambience. I love the atmosphere. It's the Holy Spirit around you where you feel that, yes, this is a journey that I want to live.
Nice.
And we are usually busy in our day-to-day life with our work or with all the other things that we run for. But when it comes to Ramadan and you halt everything for a different version of you, I think it's mesmerizing.
Correct. That's interesting.
Yeah, it is. What about the Bangladesh community here in Kuwait?
We do have a diverse community over here when we come to Bangladesh community. Our embassy organizes many events. Let it be something related to trade, let it be something related to culture, let it be something related to tourism.
Okay.
Apart from that, we also have many organizations who conducts cultural events.
Very good.
Giving you a little more information, just like we have English calendar and then we have Islamic calendar,
Correct.
we also have a Bangla calendar.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
And
Three
the
calendars.
new year of Bangla calendar, we say it Boishak, it would be mid of April. That's when the farmer starts harvesting the crops. So we also have events during that time. Let it be a little bit of musical, let it be a little bit related to food. It's a festive mode.
Great.
So different organizations do conduct that. And also during Ramadan, we do have charity events. We also have events where you unite people to talk about religious activities and religious concerns and all those things.
So, Soraya, out of curiosity, if somebody gonna go to Bangladesh,
Right.
what the things that they have to buy from there?
Okay. So if you go to Bangladesh, okay, you need to buy textile.
Okay.
You need to buy some good cotton clothes.
Okay.
You will definitely experience something different. We have the best of cotton items over there, and since I mentioned that it's a monsoon country, we like to wear cotton clothes that is more airy and more comfortable during a sunny day.
Correct.
You can also buy a lot of jeans if you like to wear. And I must tell you, our country exports the majority of jeans items all over the world.
Okay.
Yes. So if you buy such kind of items, you will enjoy. We also have jute items where you have bags and curtains, which are also quite unique. Definitely, these are the things that you need to bring back.
This is exactly. This is actually when I go to visit any country, I really want to be sure that I'm gonna buy something which is unique to about this country.
Other than going shopping.
Exactly. No, I like shopping, by the way.
Yeah, I know, me too. Who doesn't?
Exactly.
And the bag becomes full and then like
Overweight.
Yeah. So, Soraya, we're having a really good time, and unfortunately, we are almost reaching the end of this episode. I would like to give you a floor if you have any advices to our dear viewers if they would like to visit Bangladesh at some point. So what are your advice to our dear viewers?
My advice to all the viewers who would definitely like to visit Bangladesh after looking at our episode, please do select the correct month of the year, which would be not towards the summer, not towards the winter. And whenever you plan to go, make the selection whether you want to go to the hilly stations or you want to stay by the forest. That would be a good pick. And be careful from the Dhaka traffic, because that's one of the places where people go and takes a lot of time. There is a joke that they say that you will never be on time because of the traffic. Yes.
So nobody gonna blame you if you come late.
Yes.
okay, that's good.
So we would like to thank you for your time, as well as for your valuable information, as well as for the sweet that you brought for
Yes,
us.
thank you.
You're
so
welcome,
much.
but I can't thank you guys enough because it was such a lovely evening chatting with both of you, and I got the opportunity to taste. Wow.
Bon appetit.
And
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank you, Eman, again, also for
you.
making this lovely dish. So thank you.
Thank you. It's okay.
So, dear viewers, we're going to see you tomorrow with a different guest, as well as choosing a different country during the holy month of Ramadan. Until then, taking care of each other. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.